All right, ladies and gentlemen, my opponent is on Salomon Great. I am playing BLACKWING Centurion. Man, this list was so fun. I can't wait to get into the video. My opponent must have not had a very Salomon Great strong hand, so we're gonna have to show off some combos here. Starting off with Simoon, the best start to BLACKWING possible. But our opponent has something for it. He has that counter for our Black Whirlwind Ash Blossom. So we're completely pivoting. We're going into our Centurion now. I'm gonna use Centurion Prima and use stand-up Centurion to make a 10. I have a light and dark on field, so I'm gonna go right into a Chaos Angel. Now, I misplayed here. I should have played Black Feather Whirlwind before I did this, but I didn't. Unfortunately, I would have been having a lot more momentum than I did, but we'll figure it out. Going right into battle here, we're gonna go hit him for 3,500. End our turn, we're gonna take the 1,000 and lose our Black Whirlwind, but we know what our opponent has in hand, which is Salomon Great Will. So we're not terribly worried. Now, this is a really cool interaction with Centurion. You're about to find out, is it possible to call by Centurion Prima? The answer will surprise you. Also, the Chaos Angel attack is halved, and it is interesting that part of the combo as well. It special summons itself, because technically at that moment, it was a continuous trap. We're going to use our Prima and Trudia to get out of 12. We're going to go with Legacia. Now, I want to take out my opponent's monster, and I get to draw a card out of it. Now, Gazelle is a combo starter itself, but I'm only seeing ways to get out 2 monsters as of right now, unless he has some extender in hand like Weasel or Spinny. So, he's going to use that Jack to return the Will, and the Jack is going to special summon itself, getting out the Salomon Great Sunlight Wolf. Now he's doing a very decent Salomon Great package right now, and him showing off the Spinny means he has enough resources to get at least something out. Also, being able to recycle that Ash Blossom is pretty cool tech the Salomon Great engine has. Promethean Princess is here. He's going to use that Promethean Princess to bring out the Sunlight Wolf to get out his ace monster, Raging Phoenix. Man, this card is so cool. I love Salomon Great, but I'm gonna have to do him dirty this match because I gotta show off the BLACKWING Centurion combo. Alright, getting that double link on his Raging Phoenix, he'll be able to search. Looks like he's gonna go for an extension with the Will of the Salomon Great. He's gonna use that face-up send effect to bring out Jack Jaguar Gazelle to go into another Sunlight Wolf. Going to battle, he's going to try to attack over the Chaos Angel, but it's not destroyed because its defense effect is an overall effect, not an effect that just randomly comes with it. Now, Chinook is a really good draw, as well as Salomon Great, having that Synchro Rumble in hand. We're going to be able to go into a 12 here. Our opponent has the Promethean Princess, unfortunately. Kind of did misplay a little bit there. I should have waited for him to chain the Promethean and then chain in the stand-up Centurion. But you live and learn. Our opponent nonetheless has some combo plays. We're going to use Chinook right away to get rid of Simoon. And we're going to deal him some damage, getting rid of the Princess and getting rid of the Sunlight Wolf. Now we're also going to recycle our Primera back, so we'll be able to synchro again during our opponent's turn, summoning a 12 or a 10. We're going to go into this, and he's going to attempt to do it again. I'm going to search for the Prima, and I'm going to use stand-up Centurion to dodge the Promethean Princess pop. I learned my lesson after the first time. That's what I like to do with these deck lists, is live, learn, and learn some more. Crimson Dragon is here, as well as we get the Centurion trap or some follow-up if this doesn't go our way. Raging Phoenix is still going to get that pop off, and that's going to trigger our Gargoyle to move to our hand. Now I'm also going to use our Crimson Dragon to target 12 to go into the Cosmic Blazar Dragon. This is the one I like, but it's a really cool card. Centurion Gargoyle is back in hand. He gets his Pyro Phoenix, or Raging Phoenix. He's also gonna try to Reborn, but that's what we're gonna use our Cosmic Blazar for, to negate that. Don't really need a huge monster on the board right now. He's gonna go to battle, and we're gonna use Imperm to bait him into thinking he had enough to destroy my Chaos Angel, but he didn't. Going into this, we're gonna get our Primera and get our Dragon back. All we gotta do really is go into battle, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Cosmic Blader, hit him for 100 off lethal. He's gonna try to bring it back, but that's why we use Cosmic Blazar as our attack, so we can just get rid of him right after. That leaves him with no monsters to attack with. We go for the game shot with our Chaos Angel. What a really cool duel, showing off how Centurion can carry the deck as much as the Blackwings can. Alright, our opponent is going first with the G Emperor. Looks like our opponent is playing Centurion as well. Centurion Salomon Great is what I just saw. Didn't see that in the very beginning of this duel, but that is a really cool idea, and I'm excited to see what he can do with it. Looks like all he did really was set himself up for a 12, but that Zephyros the Elite is just the normal summon we needed to really get started. Zephyros is going to give us the ability to get that normal summon pretty easily, and he's going to go into the 12 of choice here to synchro summon Centurion Ox, getting the trap spell and trap negate, but that's not activatable at this moment. We're going to use Zephyros the Elite to go into Shinaga, and our Zephyros to go into the level 6 Tutor Synchro. Looks like he's going to use DD Crow to get rid of our Zephyros the Elite, but we're going to send our Sanuk here to get our spell card that will bring him back in the future. We're going to use our Vata to send Simoon, get our Blackwing Dragon. This is also going to trigger Zephyros the Elite to come back to the graveyard, as well as we're going to be able to get a card effect. Now he gets rid of the Shamal, so we won't be getting a card to hand, but that's completely fine because Zephyros the Elite was recovered. Now with our Boris Storm and our Blackwing Dragon, we're going to summon the 12 Ox of our own, getting our field spell Stand Up Centurion. We're going to pitch Vata, and we're going to get ourselves out Trudia. Trudia effect is going to get our Primera. Primera effect is going to get our Gargoyle. Gargoyle effect, we're going to get ourselves our Dragon. We're going to use Wake Up Centurion to go into a Blackwing Dragon. And we're going to use Chinook to negate his dragon, as well as send a Borla Storm. Getting our first Blackwing to Soul Dragon, and we're going to do it one more time to get another. Zephyros the Elite's also going to come back. We're going to recycle that Black Whirlwind. I kind of did misplay there and use the Black Whirlwind wrong. I should have did the Zephyros the Elite first, but it didn't matter. We get the game shot by using our Blackwings to just overwhelm our opponent. Alright, my opponent is going first, showing us off an Ice Jade deck, searching for that field spell. Gonna activate Ancient Chant, showing off he's playing Egyptian God cards as well, so I have to be careful. He's gonna use the effect of the Draw 2 with that new spell that came out recently, and he's gonna link off the Ice Jade to go into the Salomon Great Armorage, activate the field spell to recycle his Ice Jade. He's gonna end his turn there with 3 cards face down. Hand stacked, I'm not really worried. Black Whirlwind to start off, Simoon pitching Vata. We're gonna get another one, it's not that big of a deal. Black Whirlwind, Black Whirlwind. Honestly, it's gonna hurt us more because we have so much searchability here. Searching for the Shah Naga and the Vata, but we're gonna do 3 more searches now. And this really hurts Boris Storm So I should have been careful. I should have left the Chinook for the what's it called? The 6 plays for Boris Storm. Or Vata. I should have left it for Vata. My apologies. Blackwing Dragon is here. We're going to bring Vata back. Shamal is going to bring back Samoon. We don't really have a choice. I might as well just save it for discard material. Alright, Black Whirlwind's here. We're going to go into Vata. Black Whirlwind's going to get activated, our second copy. We're going to use the 6, the 2, and the 4 to go into Boris Storm. Now, this is where I'm like, hey, I messed up. I should have used Boris Storm in the first place. Or I should have used Zephyros in the first place. So this is the chance we're going to take to recycle the Zephyros. We're going to use him to get out Zephyros the Elite. And we're going to use these two to go into Notong, which is an extra normal summon, which is really good. Now, we're going to use Boris Storm as a 12 target, or my apologies, a 10 target to get Blackwing Full Armor Master out. And we're going to use Vata in Blackwing Dragon to get out Bestial Dispatter. Black Whirlwind effect, we're going to bring Natong back. We're going to use Shanaga to bring out the Boris Storm in Chinook. And there's a lot going on, my apologies. Hard to... I'm having struggle to read this, and this is a fast combo, ladies and gentlemen. Vata plus Black Winged Dragon, gonna get our Chaos Angel out. Huge amount of 10s, and we're not even done. We're getting rid of the Soul Crossing, and now we're just getting into the Centurion part. Trudia's here. We have to use Shamal as our forward choice because our back row, we literally have no room. Centurion Axa is out. We're gonna get our trap, and we're also gonna start bringing out our big dragons. 2 Blackwing Assault Dragons, and go to battle with 6 monsters with over 3,000 attack. This board is absolutely insane. We could have done it better, that's the funny part, but it came out clutch in the end. We got to show off all the cool little gadgets in this deck against the Egyptian god Ice Jade deck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my opponent is going first. Rhoda searching for the ninja card. Looks like my opponent is on ninjas. This is a cool archetype. This duel was absolutely phenomenal as I'm remembering it. Draw for turn. Another Samoon, not a bad draw. It's discard fodder for our later combos. Getting Shamal with no Black Whirlwind because we already have Vata. Vata effect, we're going to send the Chinook and the Zephyros Elite to get out the Blackwing Dragon. Bring back Vata. Shamal is going to bring back the Chinook. Our opponent reveals the art of duplication, being able to special summon monsters equal to his level. He chooses 1, 2, and a 1 face down. And we're going to see Shamal get Chinook to hand, as well as Black Whirlwind bring back the Vata. Now we're going to use Vata in Sidori to go into our Boris Storm. Boris Storm effect, we're going to send Sharinaga to the grave to special summon Zephyros the Elite. This is when our opponent's going to draw us. I'm going to counter by Sharinaga the trap. He's going to try to negate that activation. I'm going to change Chinook to negate that activation. And our opponent's going to use Barbary to Fusion Summon to dodge everything. He gets his Armor Ninja out. We send a Boris Storm, and our board gets flipped face down. His does as well. Black Whirlwind's gonna come out. We're gonna activate Guardian Oath, exposing our second tech, Centurion. We're gonna use that stand-up Centurion, pitching that Sudori because it was extra. That's its job, is its extra card advantage. We're gonna stand up Centurion, use the effect to bring out our Centurion Axa. Centurion Axa and Black Whirlwind are going to activate. We're going to get ourselves out our Shamal. And Axarada is going to get our trap card. We're going to set 3. We're going to attack this. and I got punished. I didn't realize that it protects it. So I do get somewhat punished. We're gonna get our Primera into the extra deck, or the back instead, because that was the right play in my opinion. My opponent exposes the Cannon Ninja, which the Cannon Ninja is an insane card. Now he also max sees me here. I'm like, hey, you can take your one card. I'm not summoning anything else other than Primera this turn. He gets his face down Armor Ninja. We're gonna get our search to get our field spell back. Triple attack talents. He's gonna do attempts to steal our dragon. Triple thrust to get a Dharma Cannon for next turn. Going into a Link 2 with Toby and his Ninja Grandmaster Saizo. We're gonna activate our trap. Honestly, I didn't know the ninja wasn't targetable. That was a misplay, but hey, getting rid of our dragon, it'll cause it to come back, or be able to come back with our trap. Because we have no room for it, it's actually going to get sent to the graveyard. He's going to call by it too. That was an easy call by get rid of, so I'm not complaining. Shamal effect, I'm going to use to get another Black Whirlwind. I'm going to Ash this so he doesn't get the search with the Dancing Leaves. We're in a good spot, ladies and gentlemen. Leaving us with 2 cards we got to out, and our board is still fully maxed out. Now he pulled this way too early, because all 4 of these monsters can be flipped up. First, we're gonna go into the 12th of choice. It's gonna be the other Centurion monster, Legacia. I just want a card, it's a big body. And the other one I'm gonna go into is a 10, and that's gonna be Chaos Angel. I wanna get rid of that face down without having to worry about it. And this is also going to trigger 2 of the Black Whirlwinds we have face down. So we're going to get our Zephyros and our Boris Storm back for free for summoning a monster. These Black Feather Whirlwinds are as crazy as normal Black Whirlwind. Just crazy cards in general. A lot of good continuous spells in this deck. Now Blackwing Assault Dragons are going to come out now. And we're going to use Stand-Up Centurion to get Trudia onto the field. Use Guardian Oath to get the Primera. And now we're set for a level 12 during our next turn. If there is a next turn, we're going to damage. Just in case he had some crazy graveyard effects and I didn't want to go through them. But the Blackwing party continues. Excellent duels. Craziness ensuing. Alright, got a pretty good Blackwing hand to start off with. Opponent does have the Max C, but luckily for us, we opened up the call by. Also, a really good Centurion hand as well. Like, either options were open to us. Blackwing, obviously, you want to start off with, because Centurion, you can go afterwards. So, Black Whirlwind, we're going to get our Suduri. Suduri is going to get us our Shamal and our Vata. The pretty generic Blackwing combo to start off with. Not a bad combo whatsoever, though. Honestly, all of the dragons really are getting their cards updated, and they're very good decks. Vata's going to come out, use his effect to bring a Blackwing Dragon. Shamal is going to return the Chinook to hand, and the Black Feather Whirlwind is going to return Vata straight to the field. Alright, Suduri, we're going to get rid of the Simoon. You don't need the Simoon, so you might as well switch it out for 6. We're going to go into a 6 with Suduri and Vata. Going into the Boris Storm. Boris Storm effect, we're going to send Sharinaga. Black Feather Whirlwind's going to activate, getting us access to our first Blackwinged Assault Dragon. And Black Feather Whirlwind's going to bring back the Simoon. And we're going to tribute off to bring out our second dragon. We're going to go into the 6 of choice here, which is going to be Boris Storm. And we're going to use Boris Storm and Simoon to go into our Centurion Axa. Centurion Axa is going to start off getting our Centurion package going, using Stand-Up Centurion, pitching the Primera to get the Trudia. Trudia is going to get back the Primera. Primera is going to get ourselves out our Gargoyle, and our opponent's going to surrender. Didn't want to see the full combo. We were just about to get access to another 12, as well as having a 12 set up for the next turn. Really insane Centurion combos and Blackwinged. We were just one piece off of getting a third Blackwing Assault Dragon. All right, going first, main phase 1, using the stand-up Centurion. This is going to be all Centurion combos. Looks like we didn't open up anything crazy on the Blackwing side. Gargoyle's going to trigger to get himself onto the field, giving us access to our first 12. Now I had options here. I could have went for the Centurion to draw a card, or just set up a really nice Centurion board. I just chose the safe option, not relying on the draw, and I chose to get out the Centurion safe option, leaving us with a 12 to play next turn, as well as a trap interaction. Our opponent is on Galaxy using the Nebula Dragon, which is pretty old tech for Galaxy. You know, once Galaxy got those new cards like Photon Jumper and Photon Emperor, really this Nebula Dragon package was out of date. So kind of interesting seeing it now in the ladder. Stand-up Centurion, we're going to get our 12 of choice, which is going to be our Crimson Dragon. Now this is the interesting part too, is that we're going to get access to an extra stand-up Centurion. Also, Crimson Dragon gets a card of our own with Synchron Rumble. Out of all of the Synchron cards, that's my favorite. Now, I was worried about the Dragon activation to do damage, but it looks like he got scared of my negate, so he thought he had to go further in. Now he's going to summon the full armor dragon. I'm just going to negate the summon, send that back to the grave, and he's going to have to end. We're going to get our Primera. We're going to get back our Cosmic Blazar, and this is going to be pretty quick work to get this over with. Primera and Primera effect, we're going to get our Trudia. Trudia effect is also going to send to the back. Only reason is we won an 8. Stand-up Centurion. We're going to get out our Centurion other boss monster, Legacia. Legacia, we're going to draw a card. Gargoyle is going to return back to hand. We're really just trying to keep our hand nice and stocked, as well as get new cards for combos. Opponent reveals a trap that would make me take damage instead. I don't want that, so I'll take the 6,500 for him, and I guess I'll end my turn there. That was kind of unfortunate, but Primera as well as Oxorilla are going to come out and leave us pretty stocked for our next turn anyway. Looks like he has no moves. We're going to draw for turn, get out the Vata, go right to battle, finish this game off. Just really got to show off the Centurion again. Awesome duels. Alright guys, so that was the last duel of the day. I'll see you guys in the deck list. Alright guys, so this is the deck list, ladies and gentlemen. Blackwing Centurion. A pretty equal mix of both engines, surprisingly. Little room for hand traps. We decided to use Imperm as our out of archetype hand traps. The funny thing about Blackwings is actually they have opponent turn interaction in some of their Blackwings effects, like Chinook. Chinook is an easy way to pretty much an Imperm or effect failure on my opponent's turn. And Sharanaga is a pop one during my opponent's turn. So it's pretty nice. Cards to really consider are really important. Obviously, you got Siduri and Simoon for the Blackwing archetype, giving you access to your Black Whirlwind and your just overall searches due to Siduri's effect. Extra deck, you have the 12s of, you have the really monster end boards of choice. Blackwing Full Armor Master, Centurion Ox. You're wanting to open up with Blackwing Assault Dragon as much as possible in your end board. You can get up to 3. I showed off 2 a few times. I think I did show off 3 in one game. And obviously, if you have access to a light and dark go for a Chaos Angel and make him just overpowered. Cards that I feel like Centurion, I like the 2/2 3/3 and 1, as well as a trap. You could also switch this trap out for the negate trap, but that's the trap I like. I like the monster removal because it's not a destruction effect, it's just a banish, and sometimes you just need to out it for a turn. This can be an aggressive play during your turn, or a defensive play like, hey, I'm about to get killed, I can reset your effects for now. Honestly, the deck is really amazing with the amount of hand control you're going to get, with a lot of cards adding back to the hand, like Shamal, Gargoyle. I really enjoy the deck. You're running Synchro Rumble as something for your first Crimson Dragon activation. But thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Next video, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to take a break from the Centurion and try something new. Perhaps a new art type that came out as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.